Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Everyone has an agenda in front of them. Is there any additions to the agenda? Turn my volume off. Oh, is it?
Yeah, turn off.
Is this working better now? Everyone has a agenda in front of them. Is there any additions to the agenda? If not, a motion to accept.
I'll give you that motion, Tamara.
All in favor?
In favor.
Motion accepted.
I'll make a motion to adopt the minutes if that's where we're at.
Yeah, we're just having some technical difficulty with, yeah, accept the minutes. Jennifer, all in favor?
In favor.
In favor.
Motion's carried. Accounts for payment. Any questions or?
I can make a motion to accept the accounts for payment.
All in favor of to accept the bills for payment?
In favor.
In favor. In favor.
Carried. Monthly report, Jason.
All right. I hope I sound not too bad compared to some of you that are struggling with microphone problems. So, for the past month here or so, phone's been going pretty busy. But as I separate out the phone from agriculture stuff to Parks and Rec stuff, this is what it comes down to as springtime brings a lot of questions about the tree planting and where to get trees and how to do that. So quite a few inquiries this year, so that's good. Never can have enough trees around this country. And then of course the weed concerns roll in. Donnie Brome catches everybody's attention for 2 or 3 weeks right now and brings it to the forefront. And then of course it disappears here in another couple of weeks and the questions and concerns go away, but they never go away on my desk because that's always a concern of mine of trying to deal with it and many other fieldmen around the area how to deal with this Donnie Brome that's starting to take a pretty good foothold in our municipality, especially around some of our site disturbance sites, oil leases and oil roads and stuff like that now are getting taken care of less and less. But I won't point fingers because we have an awful lot of stuff on our own land. So into our media conferences training. Some of the best training we've had in about as long as I have been a fieldman has been this spring, believe it or not, due to COVID and Alberta Agriculture, Alberta Environment. Done a great job. Every Wednesday, we spent apart an hour or so and we do teleconferencing, and they have a number of their educated employees teach us on something. So it's been great here the last 2 months to learn from them. Our staffing has been an addition of 1 so far this past month. We have 2 more coming in. I believe 1 more is coming this week sometime, and the others, our last one for the ag department, is coming in this next week, the 8th. So our application's been signed and filled out and signed and sent in. So I would imagine being June here the next couple of weeks, we should hear something back from them on that regards. And going forward, I don't know what the new stuff is going to look like, or a new form to fill out. I'm sure it'll be different. It's different every time we do our 3-year agreements. But anyways, so our spraying, roadside spraying, just started this morning. So we're just rolling out the door here, and hopefully we'll knock out a boatload of miles. Along with tree spraying, Jordan's just left and headed out this morning for the first time. Usually right around this time, but it was a little later spring this year. So he's looking and spraying problems. That he's got a huge list of people that have called in with concerns for their trees, shelter belts. And our grass seeding, we've finished up and just put the drill away last week and started hooking on a mower onto that tractor to get it out on the road. And we are caught up right to where the construction crew is right now on 9-4. Roadside mowing, we had 1 roll out the door this morning, and the rest are on a tree project. As soon as they're done cutting a bunch of trees for the road construction crew, they'll be heading out here in a couple of days also. And then our right-of-way tree removals, that list is never ending and just keeps rotating here through the winter months. So that list never goes away. Fortunately or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it. So soil conservation for this month, I've been in 2 people's yards visiting and talking about soil erosion problems, and I'm glad that we're finally starting to get some green in the fields now, and the grain is up, and many other crops are just poking through, and hopefully we don't get too many winds again like yesterday, although we live in that part of the country where it does. So anyways, trying to help people be aware of their duties and responsibilities to take care of the land, and soil conservation is certainly one of them. It's been a tough go this year, which I knew it would be, from nobody having a great opportunity to do fall work and prepare their land for winter time. And then some of the miscellaneous for us, the new one that I've added this year is the top bullet that you see there. This year is our turn for our Ag Service Board field visit from the people that write the checks for us, and every 5 years they come. This year is our turn, so I have booked in July the 6th, which is a Monday. They will be coming. They'll be spending some time in my office in the morning time, going through our policies that we have. And if we're still doing this meeting on Zoom next month, he will be here with me on Zoom. So if not, he will be in the council chambers with us as a board. So then after that, he'll be out in the countryside looking at projects that we do and seeing what all we do with the money that they give us. So they will probably meet for a few minutes with, I would presume, Levitt, our chair, and maybe even a few minutes with our new CAO to introduce themselves to them. So anyways, that's happening, and then the rest, we have our conference here. We have a date. Who knows how that pans out, but that's many months away. And also, I'm just kind of on hold here with the mental health for farmers workshop that we're working on here for fall time. So we'll watch and see, along with everybody else, how this stuff is going to pan out and move forward over the coming months. So whether we can get together and have group meetings or not. So that's my report for the month.
Thanks, Jason. Anybody have any questions of anything on the report?
I guess I've got a question, Jason. So if nothing's changed between now and when decide to have this workshop on farmers' mental health, is there a possibility to do it on Zoom or an online meeting?
I was thinking of that here a week or two ago. There was another, it was our farmer pesticide courses and stuff, and I was wondering how, we're all starting to get used to this way of communicating. I'm wondering if that's something doable, if our instructors for the mental health would be willing to do that from their offices in Saskatchewan or their home or something like that. But it's a possibility. I won't say no, but it makes it tougher. But it's doable.
Any other
Thanks.
questions?
Thanks, Jason.
I just wonder, are your recreation area, are you ready for opening up next Monday?
I'm not going to say yes, but I believe that the flood that comes through the gates when you swing them open is going to be absolutely unbelievable. So I went to the Crow's Nest Pass on Saturday, and I couldn't believe that place. It was just an unbelievable zoo. So everybody's wanting to get out of the house and go somewhere. So
I know I had a
put me
few,
on that list.
yeah. I had a few questions about the group areas being open, but still every other site only being utilized, but that's the regulations, so that's what it is, I guess.
Yeah, and you were asking me that the other day, and explain it a little bit more, Murray. I wasn't all the way following what you were asking.
I guess what I was asking is that they're letting the group areas open up with less than 50 people, but then we're still only utilizing every other site being opened in the park when you can go to a group site and have more people is what I was kind of meaning, eh?
Yeah. Well, we're following what the province. We're mirroring what the province is doing. The province is doing every other campsite with their own campgrounds. They've sent us a campgrounds worksheet, I guess you could call it, to work yourself through as a campground owner. And we're following what they've asked us to do. Does it make sense? Maybe not. But that's what the province has asked us to do. So we're following their guidelines.
Oh, perfect, thank you. Any other questions on the monthly report from anybody? If not, we'll go ahead to the correspondence, please.
I can give a motion to accept the monthly report.
I guess I jumped ahead of myself. Thanks, John. All in favor?
In favor.
In favor.
Motion's carried.
Favor.
Now we'll go to correspondence, please.
All right, so I've touched on this already, but this year is our year to be audited, and they've given us a pretty big window to fit in for time frame. I asked them what works for them because they're also doing Lethbridge and Warner at the same time, or they're also doing them this year. So I said, if you guys are coming out of Edmonton or somewhere, you might as well hit us all in one go. So anyways, I'm starting off the group with, July the 6th. So we picked that day because it's already our council day or our ASB meeting. So I hit two birds with one stone. That goes. So they will be here, or I don't know if it'll be they. It's usually two of them, but I'm guessing with our COVID stuff, they'll probably just do one this time around. But I'm not sure who all will come.
Okay, thank you. Any questions on that from anybody? If not, I guess we're to the bottom of the page. Oh, we need a motion to accept for information.
I can make that motion.
All in favor?
In favor.
In favor.
In favor.
Carried.
In favor.
And I guess we're to the bottom of the page.
I can make the motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
Who just left? Jason?
Just a question, will we still be starting our fire meeting at 1, or did we try to bump that up?